Archaeologists in Israel have stumbled upon a small, previously hidden, 3,000 years old city that holds the secrets of one of the most famous battles in history. A place where a young shepherd named David faced a giant named Goliath. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? But what if I told you that recent discoveries might just prove this biblical story true? Welcome to Hirbet Qeiyafa, a site located in the Judean hills, not far from the modern-day city of Beit Shemesh. Nestled on a hilltop, this ancient city overlooks the Elah Valley, a region steeped in biblical history and lore. Dating back to around 1000 BCE, Hirbet Qeiyafa sits at a pivotal point in time, the era traditionally associated with the reign of King David. But why is this site so important? What makes Hirbet Qeiyafa stand out among countless other archaeological sites in the region? To answer that, we need to delve into one of the most iconic stories of the Bible, the tale of David and Goliath. The story of David and Goliath is a timeless epic, known to many across the world. In the biblical narrative, David, a young shepherd, steps forward to face the Philistine giant Goliath. Armed with nothing but a sling and a few stones, David confronts the seemingly invincible warrior. With a single, well-aimed stone, he strikes Goliath on the forehead, felling the giant and securing a dramatic victory for the Israelites. This event is not just a tale of bravery and faith. It symbolizes the triumph of the underdog and the divine favor bestowed upon David, who would later become one of Israel's greatest kings. But is there any truth to this legendary story? This is where Hirbet Qeiyafa enters the picture. Archaeologists at Hirbet Qeiyafa have uncovered stunning evidence that suggests there might indeed be a historical basis for the biblical accounts. The discovery of this fortified city has been nothing short of a revelation. Initially identified by Sar Ganor in 2003, it wasn't until serious excavations began in 2007, led by Professor Yosef Garfinkel from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, that the true significance of Hirbet Qeiyafa began to emerge. The city's strategic location overlooking the Elah Valley, a key battleground between the Israelites and Philistines, makes it a prime candidate for being an important military and administrative center during the time of King David. The Elah Valley itself is historically significant, often identified as the setting for the legendary battle between David and Goliath. The geography of Hirbet Qeiyafa fits perfectly with the descriptions found in the biblical narrative. Based on radiocarbon dating of burned olive pits found at the site, archaeologists believe that Hirbet Qeiyafa flourished for a relatively short period, from 1020 to 980 BCE, before it was destroyed. This 40-year span places the city's peak right in the era traditionally associated with King David. The precision of radiocarbon dating offers a compelling chronological framework that aligns with the biblical narrative. However, not everyone is convinced by these findings. Some skeptics argue that Hirbet Qeiyafa could have been just another Canaanite settlement. They suggest that David was perhaps a minor chieftain, or even a folkloric figure similar to Robin Hood, rather than a powerful king who ruled over a centralized kingdom. But Professor Yosef Garfinkel and his team have found evidence at Hirbet Qeiyafa that strengthens the connection to King David and supports the biblical descriptions of the religious practices of the time. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from the thousands of animal bones discovered at the site. These bones include remains of sheep, goats, and cattle, but notably, no pig bones. This absence is significant because it aligns with the biblical prohibition against eating pork, suggesting that the inhabitants of Hirbet Qeiyafa followed dietary laws specified in the Bible. Furthermore, the excavation revealed 3 cultic rooms filled with various religious artifacts. These rooms contained items used in worship, but crucially, no human or animal figurines were found. This lack of graven images is consistent with the biblical commandments against idolatry, distinguishing the religious practices at Hirbet Qeiyafa from those of the Canaanites and Philistines, who commonly included such figurines in their worship. One of the most exciting finds is that Hirbet Qeiyafa, is a fortified city with 2 monumental gates. This is unusual for a city of its size and points to its significant role in ancient times. The 2 gates echo the biblical city of Sha'arayim, which means 2 gates, associated with the battle between David and Goliath. The presence of these gates suggests the city had a strategic military purpose, possibly serving as a frontier post between the Israelites and the Philistines. But that's not all. Among the treasures uncovered are 2 model shrines. One is made of clay and the other of limestone. These shrines look a lot like the descriptions of Solomon's temple found in the Bible. The clay shrine, about 8 inches high, features a main door, 2 pillars, lions on the doorstep, and birds perched on the roof, suggesting a connection to the descriptions of temple architecture found in the Bible. The limestone shrine, standing 14 inches tall, includes stylized roof beams and a recessed doorway. Garfinkel believes these shrines reflect an ancient architectural style that influenced the design of Solomon's temple. To understand the full significance of Hirbet Qeiyafa, let's delve into some of the most intriguing aspects of this archaeological marvel. One of the key features that stands out is the city's strategic layout. The double gates are not just an architectural curiosity, they symbolize the city's importance and the military strategy of the Israelites. These gates, each leading to different parts of the city, provided both defense and a means to control traffic in and out of the city, a crucial aspect during times of conflict. Professor Yosef Garfinkel and his team have spent years meticulously excavating this site, revealing layer upon layer of history. Among their most fascinating finds are the cultic objects that shed light on the religious practices of the city's inhabitants. These include 5 standing stones, 2 basalt altars, pottery libation vessels, and 2 portable shrines. The shrines, in particular, have drawn significant attention. Adding to the intrigue are the inscriptions found in Hirbet Qeiyafa, written in Canaanite script, and these inscriptions are considered some of the oldest known examples of Hebrew writing. Found on a jar and a pottery fragment, they provide evidence of a literate population capable of recording events and maintaining records. One of the inscriptions is particularly fascinating. It contains a plea for justice, reflecting the social values and concerns of the time. This plea echoes the biblical themes of justice and righteousness, indicating a society deeply influenced by these principles. So, what does all this mean for the story of David and Goliath? The evidence from Hirbet Qeiyafa supports the existence of a centralized kingdom in Judah, with a literate and religiously observant population. This aligns with the biblical narrative of a powerful, organized kingdom under King David, capable of significant military and cultural achievements. It means the story of David and Goliath is not folklore, but a historical fact that has now scientific backing. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, then smash the like button and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next one.